Hello everyone, welcome back to Swathi's Kitchen Diaries. Gobi Mussalam is an exotic Mughalite inspired cauliflower curry where the whole cauliflower is blanched in seasoned water, stir fried, and then cooked in a rich creamy sauce and served in an exotic way. So let's begin the cooking process. To begin with, remove the outer leaves of the cauliflower. And cut the core to even out the base. And now moving forward, we need to blanch the whole cauliflower. So to a deep pan of water, I'm adding half a teaspoon of turmeric, 1 teaspoon of salt, and now gently placing the cauliflower in water. And adding 1 bay leaf, 1 stick of cinnamon, 4 cloves, and 2 green cardamoms. Cover the lid and cook until 50% cooked. Now to a pan, I'm adding a handful of cashews and roasting until aromatic, and then adding 2 teaspoons of poppy seeds or khaskhas. You can even add a teaspoon of melon seeds if you have. It's well roasted now. Switch off and cool down. After considerably cooling down, transfer to a blender and blend into a fine, smooth paste. And keep it aside. Now to the same pan, add 2 tablespoons of oil and 2 large onions which I have sliced. Saute until they begin to turn golden brown. The onions have browned. And now adding 1 large sized tomato which I have roughly sliced. And we are going to cook it until it turns soft. Keep the flame on medium heat. The tomatoes have turned soft. Now switch off the stove and cool down. And after cooling down, blend them all together into a rich, smooth, creamy paste, adding a little water if required. So it's going to look something like this. Let's keep this aside too. The cauliflower has been boiling for 6 minutes now. Let's check it out. I'm flipping it over to ensure it's uniformly cooked. We need to cook it only 50%. So once it's half cooked, remove it from water and place it in a clean plate. It's cooled down reasonably now. And now moving to the next step. To the same pan, I'm adding around 4 tablespoons of oil. And once oil is sufficiently heated, placing the cauliflower and frying it evenly on all sides. Increase the flame to medium-high so that it gets stir-fried. Try to fry it on all sides as much as possible. It's a tricky process, but no worries. Just try the best as you can. I've preheated around 5 tablespoons of oil and adding the spices. 1 stick of cinnamon, 1 big cardamom, 6 cloves, and 3 green cardamoms. Once the oil is sufficiently heated, I'm tossing all the spices in and sauteing until they turn aromatic. Now in goes the onion tomato paste. Give it all a good mix and add 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste, half teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1.5 teaspoon of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, half teaspoon of cumin powder, and 1 tablespoon of kasuri methi which I've crushed between my fingers. Combine everything together. And next I'm adding 1 tablespoon of curd and stir continuously to avoid curdling. Oil is beginning to release, as you can see, and now in goes the cashew poppy paste. Adding half glass of water to extract the residual paste from the jar. Now combine everything together again. Finally, adding half spoon of garam masala and combining everything again. Add water to adjust the consistency. Here I had adjusted some salt. And now the final interesting step. Gently place the cauliflower into the gravy and with a spoon pour some of the gravy all over the cauliflower so that the flavors are absorbed inside the cauliflower. Cover the lid and cook on medium flame until oil separates. Keep checking in between and keep pouring the gravy all over again. Now you can see that oil is beginning to separate, which is a sign of being perfectly cooked. To serve, place the cauliflower first to the serving bowl and gently pour the gravy all over the sides of the cauliflower. I'll cut it to show you guys how beautiful and delicious it looks inside. The cauliflower is perfectly cooked and it bursts with the exotic flavors. This lip-smacking vegetarian dish is best enjoyed with Indian breads and tastes equally amazing with hot rice too. This dish packs a ton of flavors and is a presentable dish for parties, dinners and special occasions. So happy cooking, guys!